Minima Beja for Twaswaha. Ibrahim Mahama publicly expresses appreciation to former President Nana Akufo-Addo for his pivotal role in facilitating the company's takeover of the Damai mine concession. Was in Anado 2022. Calling chain. Na document and Anado de Mano and a Buanama. Yenti Ibrahim Mahama, Ebrana, Omoye official opening of the Damai takeover. No. Na Enkoma Hodi Tuja. Na Seni Obon and Nana Akufo-Addo. Abaso.
For 30 years, I just said to myself that, listen, and Goldfields offered this mine to me. Point of correction. I didn't just spring up to say I want to own that mine. Goldfields said in 2022, we're going to close the mine and we want you to take over, but we'll sell it to you. And I said, you can't sell it to me because you cheated me all these years. So you have to give it to me. So we agreed. They told me to go to government and get a no objection letter. I went in there. And I must thank our former president, Nanado. He gave me a document to sit with Goldfields and negotiate and keep the mine going. When I did that, unfortunately for me or for EMP, I got called by the CEO of Goldfields and said, look, we have a challenge here working here. How are you going to do it? I said, oh, leave that to me. He says, no, he wants to know because they want to hold our hands. So, me being too known, I went and opened my mouth and showed him how he would do it. Then he later also said, they'll change their mind. I said, no, you can't change your mind. You told all of us you were going, so please go and leave us to do. Fortunately, government came in there and said, look, they'll hand it over. So we engaged government to let them know that mining is not just buying equipment and working in there. It is the key people that you need to put together. So I said, look, if I don't do it today, there's no Ghanaian in this country who can run a mine as hard as that mine, because that mine's rock is the hardest rock in, would I say, Africa. So even when you bring machines and you have a life of the machine to say you get 10,000, you never get 10,000 hours, you get less hours.
Now, Osadi Atuja said in 6 months' time, Obey mini airport. Within the 6 months, no said Obeya, Damine, Omo, Ejumo, we operations near the also mo bank cry, Afina, Omo Kofa, Kan, Risu, Kofa. Also, sounds so be concrete road from Damine to Cape Coast within 2 years. Kwana Benamson, Nanyoko Talo, concrete. Yenti Ibrahim.
I would say that, look, if we all put our minds together, this is a success story. And the plan I have for that mine is not a joke. I just want to prove that we can invest in ourselves in this country. I want to pledge. I want to say it for everybody to hear. I got a text from one of our young men in here. It says we should build astroturfs for all the communities, which we're looking to do. We've applied for Damai to have an airport. And Damai, within 6 months, will have an airport such that we can fly to Accra easily from here. In the next 2 years, we'll be able to drive from here to Cape Coast on a concrete road or an asphalt road. I beg you, this is not political talk, this is real talk. We are looking to put hospitals. I saw the youth.
This is not political talk. That's what no one said. We were kind of political talk. Me kai baby no ne despite it now. No more din komana. O kache blogger and say this is the richest man in this country. And you see Ghana galam say the area. You see, this one no big galam say this one a pure money. That's why it is what first I'm called. That's why the big men are talking. The elephants are talking. Yeah, the takeover is complete. he is promising. As Antima Misha said for you.
Over the weekend, Dr. Ibrahim Mahama, he tried to put to bed the speculations. Of course, that political aura around the takeover. He tried to demystify it.
That's right.
Now, Nado, a idea. Sebi who say we Ghana ni who so we Ghana ni o nye sebi amanyosemu na Nado de na oye na de ba kwa mi sunfu na Nado mi say o ma ba kan ya MPB ba 2017 na sa atem na eye hi box site omode ma Ibrahim Mahama me I had issue with the timing now Omanhene Mahama be free so which most of us had that issue with the timing.
That's right.
Omanhene oluso abawi a wo de this monumental issue di mama. Unfortunately, Omanhene Ibrahim Mahama in 2017, there has not been any exploration in two box site biao. Say Bianca the man, and you be crying the Jeffrey and say you be the shining sa and Monimunana and Kebianca couldn't him abysine. Or Casan Bacoca is a Senor Ghana. Rock, this hardest rock not even in Ghana or Africa. No. Nobody will wish to invest there. Or my so we seek a corner, I won't take the business landscape. And I say, oh, was it can go to you? 7 because Ghana, you don't want to see Kaka say, what the quiet minds will be was KB Kwana, a best one in the Nenzo. One of the what Siena or Dinsika, Ebe Kwakura. Then another idea who say, no, say, those days you're different in some way. You will say, Ebes in the crying. Na me de nyina hini sebe ho na ye nyina ye atwomampo nuampo ni fro oman e gifri papa yi nsami omanpanyin na da omanpanya bere kide da Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akogina o ka kire ye say sa mines no it has the capacity to give Ghana more than $450 billion.
That's right.
Am I any J me say besisi amom ka so mo de amase sino hydro sa project bi
omo de kosia wo ekogiska
sika omo ka se omo de ya akwan bi amayen amayi
enom de tamale interchange
amayen atwomampo nuafo de nom de ye fra mango aso tu atuntuma omo ntimi anya amayen so enti se nyekupanda roma senke bi e de man no ene bi ehu se time ne nya ba beto ye correction bi kura e bi anka we no ahase wo ho e bi ti se sa azuma resource it is same thing almost so yet 1995 almost 30 years ntimi anya man exploration bi afi omo right ko ntimi ntua ma oman no ena oman person mu gifuri nse no mko akọ Ibrahim Mahama ena omo sa na nkwe negotiation ka se mfa se 200 million se 300 million 100 million ba omo si ni ntua ye mu nu nsin se na ma ye ti bi nyesa kwa na nka the honey will have been die on the quieter Ghana for kranka yentie enti mimi de me no sebi enye ye de amane keke na bia ye me do ne mo de me hwani se ye de amane no Ghana for so an yesu say ye to go do sa over the years and especially beneficial communities nenya enwo no e ho necessary mo na adwene enkoma ye say wo share bo say o person ye one of the mini airport nimpa say mini airport and most of them mo na be fa so me hwe Cape Coast ye no e kwan no o mutimi ye boa nipa won patem wo pressure on Kumasi and I say bia nipa ro me fa we say nkonant e be so simple abo mo corporate social responsibility when yesu amanfo so mu free South Africa wo call mu Johannesburg bebe mu to gold ya e kwa mo nam so kire se ampa wo call gold city but Ghana ha enye na do be ye free ha obeto so anwan kwanta kwa ma ya obozi kwa ye hu improvement bia wo so ena me pese otimi ye na ye hu sampa Ghana ni baji gold na wo tuo no waye ni ye na afe no dachi bi yesa de bibi ma Ghana ni bia na ye betimi we can go and sleep because we say Ghana ni yetimi ya mana ye na mbom so man ya omosi bibi ye stock exchange sane ma no minim se onu de betimi akosu bia omo running system such a way say obi abehu say he can compare himself to any international standard way of mining na boa mo man hu say ampa ye di ma Ghana ni no ekoso so that e be at least ne kra so na be o man hu say injection and I say say what this guy gwagojim e betimi aboa ni etimi atoaso.
Okay, thank you. Yaw.
Well, before Semeko Ora Ibrahim Mahama nkomo isi ye were two gallant gentlemen bia omasom asantman ene Ghana over the weekend the IGP ebo mabaso na say enkaya grace day omonfo ni ne betoto ade ne so the current we say we DCOP kwache ubekaya kwache no wo no manso no mode ne be sin court afo pankro no e no ba Ashanti region be deputy regional police commander now no over the weekend IGP ebo na baso wa promote ne de ne ko DCOP na oye ACP amra mode ne be Kumasi as deputy Ashanti regional police commander ne say ya eko DCOP Stephen Kwache na o say Nyankopon ya adom free this week and next week iko and o share retirement ase nti waje promotion no a o de ebo no akọ retirement
so o be retire on salary
yes nti eja oluma ekofie and the current Ashanti regional police commander so no over the weekend they IGP promote ni COP
I saw no
COP ai ono no COP say
omo de ne me bobo no
omo de akoto omo change na betine de foforo abobo ho no mo e de ama no
COP akoto
yes Mr. Atta Osei Akoto COP Mr. Atta Osei Akoto ai yes no no me 19 senior officers
we mu
Ashanti region na so manya stake ewo Ashanti region ha say na ja the former the obedi na de so na de rank na ise na ha say na papa ba ko na ogina say no ono na owo Kumasi a akoto bedi na de na de promotion ai
as a handing over ceremony
mo into a gallant man in Nigeria ye bo mabaso
ya de ba na me
akota ayi Owia Ibrahim Mahama ade ya ye kan wasemi me de ade ba ko pene ba mitirim ene say sa handing over a course over the weekend Saturday ne Sunday ne Friday no the mechanic say from Friday no and I say from Saturday na na say from ene ekono Owia Ibrahim Mahama an example of indigenous Ghanaians ye de agapade ebi ehye omonsa ni ye hwe de bekwa akosi akodawo say yesu achewu sani Asante ebo a eken yesu over the years say eniema gold ne niema atwede amponyankrompon de dom ye no aden na da bia ye tena ho no makosi broni ena o say ode ni sika e ba be hyem na wa ba betu na asiem propro a ode amaye ye fi say bia saa ade na yaye no over the years no enema oman no eniye Nyankopon ya dom ekwan ni mo bie Owia Ibrahim Mahama eye me de sene na okeka nsem no oka say one there will be an airport e wo Diamond ho two or say young boys no youth na ho no no ascending a test say astrotef
so be hwe
okanya kan hospitals a obesisi e wo sa community no and akota maybe o mama ne nko eti say bia eye takwa ene Diamond ho nko ene otu gold ntina say nani ekwa kohwe ho nyina say bia say e kire kwa akọ western region ne mu nyina na bia communities bi ho no mo a obetuma so masene in terms of hospitals in terms of bia say your school kra secondary schools omo dormitories na bia buses bi ni ade a ebeboa teaching and learning so o company no EMP support wo mo a ebekonanim na aboa me aba be hu no say daachi bi so no so man na gudie o man na japade bi da baabi ni etam de akwa ya ye krom ni a ye wani daso ewo arishemu say
waye
pay setter was our industry now well remember yes only go first for na ye adwuma che nti onye ni wo damai ho se ne na oka no say oni o ma ye adwuma cha over the years and na oka say omosisi no this time he's also taking over as another go first ono so no amanfo ba be ye adwuma e wona se edu ba bi a contract bi ni ade on sublet bi ma younger boys no any western region takwa Diamond kwala no
about local content
mo contract akuta cleaning name niaman kitin wa enya experience bebrebe ebia true or no yebenya a small boy ebia Ibrahim Mahama bia ebena mono no so obe rise yaba so kakran also young boys the young girls na omo takwa omo Diamond omo western region honom no also so masene mu na ompege omo small contract nkete say ye gata bi kura ne ye yi a na ofi say there's a young man bi e wo da mind there's a young man bi wo takwa no ye contractor na ye betimi di amana ye yi a momfa emma no kakran the local economy enkoye workers nko a omo ekwakoye adwuma e wo da mines ne so but in kakran say ye wura bi na agya konta ye pe na mana na aduane e de ama workers ekwaye adwuma wo mining company ne so a e bi agya ye local restaurant bi say e bi a S5 bi wo da man a akota ye mfama no so kakran na ye build na omo so mo extend e de akọ omamu no enyina eni kwan se esu ba bi a aso na your friend owade bi a oye ne benevolence niema no so no onto aso akota onto aso through ayi amanfom paibo eni bi a ne papaye ene sene ensa ababeka wi de ni ade ne nkomo en many je emro started say san komo we na akontemre bi na me ka say friends say Lands and Natural Resources Ministry no ebeboa ama manfo ate de na ekoso na si ya na nka list ko so mo kire yen ebia go force for no cry your madwene say ade no monye so adwuma bi no ebia be 5-10 years ago so and ebia ye ma kwan no say processes a ya famu na sa processes no ebia na enu no ena bonten enti na ama ebia Ghana for mantie no ba baby a ye duro no de na e wo se ba bonde ma manfo nyina ehu na Owia Ibrahim ama e kire se about years in ye be 2020 say 2022
okoje krata wona na
yes go full for no ka kire ne sa de no kra no omo mpese omo be yesu adwuma bio okọ na do ho na do de krata e fa sa good foods mines ne ho ahwan ne niema e de ema no turu e no ene ne aba bedru baby a ye duro enti no je se enye se ne bra ye president inti enene da mining company no anase ohyase mampani Akufo-Addo penso amampani Akufo-Addo kra na enkrata document bi a vital information about mines no ene asase no ne ade e bia ode edom
mi krata betimi amana ne go office atnase na just say to mi krata no go office wo ho but sa ban amfama
to aso yes.
So say another man a document that could allow him to sit.
Yes.
Sa asamna Dr. Ibrahim Mama Kana over the weekend, and a man Tifi say, so what was the need for them to say Makasa more open for bidders? Bidders, did they go to that situation in Ibiana? What is here?
No, sir, or say the initial stage.
What is it? Because the process have been all
the first one was not a bidding. It was go first. Almost say recommendation Ibrahim Mama adi dwuma ache no mo fi say our capacity omo be say omo hand over man no mo ntumi nya adwuma wo na say ebetima possible I just aban na man to me krata na do de krata ne ma to oni omo trase no enom go busebusa ne nsem bi no se na no ya the two node okokire wo mo ekwan wi na fe ne nkrofo mpeso mo si akire enom se dai
enye eduade ni netwe form oboase no
21 no
you ka say o se ti
David
abom sapon
we mampon
yo
amprachum
ne o ko ya se man no
eno se dai enom ye se omo afedi omo enyam enton man bi eti from 2022 no etwentwen so aha ase munye mu ma yenye mu ase afi no mo pese omo edi Ibrahim nim de no de ma omo no sa akọ
sa akọ to aso
ko tisa de asa mi pe information ade ama ma wiem se ade konkra me ne nton bi on the mecho
enenka asesa go foods for na junior
very good but omo sha afi na kodu ba bi still ano emfa and also the machines about 80% no
almost 96 of the machines no running
on the day juma ma bo so me swan
the 20%
no much ya no so the rent no so the rent and also the mo ma de e about we buy no and also there be yentumi man ko bas Ibrahim ko obi anso fan de bra that is why they did the competitive bidding especially based on
merit
roads ministry so sourcing ne ho nkrom ne buy kofa and baby buy no they wanted to be sure people had issues with it because of Christmas no mostly tender is supposed to take 21 days
yes
almost here this 7
I'm for say within 1 week
7 days no so grana yes wo ni so dey wo
holidays
as a 4 days be encow et 3 days pena
process
na so ya bibia wie amamfo de nyina no but we is add the nyina everywhere can he deliver let's give him the benefit of the doubt
baby a ono adi ne nkomo yaba bedu ne baby a go first for so no adansi omu difa no ho cross
so he should tell you say
first place omo de man no say
tells us the brother is John Dramani Mahama
yes
true
yes
you can raise conflict of interest can raise some issues say Nebi bisa say enti nanka ye MPP time and come the member no and wa ba can say MPP time kwan Nanado was so willing say obe hand you over man no so now the argument of say MPP time na it's flawed.
Akota Papa Owia Ibrahim Mahama ababe seti pace no seti tone no ediama Ghanaian businessmen no so akota Ghanaian businessman bisoso e show capacity say echina bi mate say say nyina bauxite there's one Ghanaian bia ono so wa show interest na wa show capacity say opese okoso na okoko yesu adwuma akota say owo sika no no capacity no no expertise no betime ede ayeso adwuma ono so eye Ghanaian me kai say akota emra oye osemba ye konya Ghana ne bi eze Kevin Ochre Springfield me bo Springfield ono so ekokoye esu adwuma mo nya a session of it ono so de nim de eyeso adwuma akota say Ghana ye mrantie ne mabawa no omakozugu o omo asua de omo enya nim de ebi ekotenetena brochire ene abrofo companies akese nim bi ekokoye ye adwuma ma sebe impreduasa omo enya nimdie a omo peso omo de ba omo memo ebebe ye adwuma kota so omo ba na so omo show interest o show capacity say yesika say expertise ene machines ni ade so betimi a akota yemfa ma no na omo ento aso na ye build your mind or Dikan Cassa in the him box at the Butu, Mokadozis, before you original. Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye say, I never fit Choksana.
But you only my dear. Ya Kasembi. Mustafa Fayo Bande. Sir Emma Bruno, Mon Conco, Siki Echuma, Ewo Facebook. Now we MPP, NDC near. A Christopher Bompire and so a young fool Yente Mustafa Bandi.
Don't ask for job on Facebook. Don't ask for job on Facebook. Colleagues, Christians pray every day, but there is poverty. Am I right? Am I right? Yes. Christians go to church every Sunday, but yet some Christians are poor, some Christians are what? Are rich. What it means is that being a party member is not just enough for you to get what you want, but you must also ensure that you do the right things, you take the right actions, you take the right decisions, you explore, you connect, you build relationship, you water that relationship, you align in order to get what you want. Don't ask for job on Facebook. Colleagues, Christians
say and go for social media no so na say ana yenye adwuma nye anyway o say o ye party ba. It does not automatically guarantee say the open ones have a car. At the same time, no, if you strategically position yourself, build connections near there, the open ones have a car. Now social media and Facebook or akotena say ye ma odwuma no. A Christopher Bompire pa so a handful. What can say? The Deputy General Secretary of NDC.
No, the Associate Deputy Chief of Staff and
Deputy General Secretary.
Or you be so Jubilee House. Is in charge of?
I want to be sure.
Kofi Wachi, DCOP Kofi Wachi Deputy.
Okay, Director
Operations. Director of Operations Deputy.
In charge of security.
In charge of Mustafa Bande. Na akonta media Mustafa Bande assembly senko wanka.
Ade
Kyeɛ. Owia Mustafa Bande assembly senko wanka Kyeɛ.
Wanka Kyeɛ.
Yes. Akonta wo say yes say no kure bi wo ho ayenka na asem bi wo so so ayenka oyo friend say abebuo bi a na ye kekeka ye keka no ne ade
the papers go ahead you the council of the
ye wo ensem bi wo ho akonta ya na ye ka so na media mestre Owia Mustafa Bande say hwe akota boys yi ni guess ya ebia ombe send messages e de akwa sam penimfu wi so omo pe adwuma omo pe we no akota social media ho aso no omo tran ya omo ye campaign de ma party ne ba power sa social media na wo se hwe no wantena wo ankosere adwuma ansre bibi Facebook ne TikTok ne ho ahwan e ho aso no tran ya o de ye campaign ma wa ene oba power no akota also omo build contact these boys and girls omo etiti social media no so akonta omo ye Facebook ne TikTok ne ade no se bi tam omo certificate di aba betu wanim the kind of certificate krokro omo de to no ye sa ne na akonta o ye mbehyew enne nkwala no mo na namo no woni kura bia no kuta ni diploma kuta ni degree bi edadan mu and also on build the contact akonta contact bay na eso say the Deputy General Secretary of NDC and I said Deputy General Secretary of MPP or ye madamfo na owo position no na ye chate akota to da kra no a ebia ye opposition no kra Deputy General Secretary no and send information bi de mame
e the two social media
the two social media no so na ya bom de rebu okra send document no kra de mame a o sa freme e social media no so echeche mu asem wo ise na tie si nti ya bomma yen ye de ntimi nka mo de mo betimi aka bomma yen sa young men ni young girls no o ma ye sa ne ma we gina ba bedru ne na akonta o serew ebi wono makota ya na nya bibi titiri bi akase bia o ya na nya bibi kese bia obi wono mo kra no a eja wo send you message kra bi kra o de dwananum kra kire na down for this say
omo akonta na omo ni mpanifo no connect
akuta pani be na che Mustafa Bande say boy not social media no so no girl not social media no so no obewo number na bia ode na desre de be fa oso say bia boa no efa mano akuta pani be
mo ajake phone yi
pani be and the che Mustafa Bande intedru ba bia eya na omonto akonta utaka sa asem we say eya na ye kwa akoto ba party in government no eya omo an hand over power edema opposition for say yes so omunso munye ebi na omo ye sa young man na young girl no ye adwuma ma wo social media ne so a ebi o send a message back mienu miensa enu ntia na obuafu a odi aba begina ase a wo ka kire ne say hwe no wa mepa adwuma o Facebook no so no akota sa asemo ya waka de ache na bambu a obeye bio obeye adwuma no ye na ma wo ba power ene ukuta position na ekuta wo no eti ase a starting entem ni 16 months ni na NDC eba power ebia Mustafa Bande kura nya an appointment akota bia be 15 14 be afimu ani akota omu kuta mrantie ni ye omu ntu omu boma mrantie no say yes untimi mene ne ya adwene ni obi NDC ni bia se mikuta party card ntino ye nyina benya appointment ba konta se ni obesi aka no se ni obesi achechire ni mu se ni obesi aye na afa no ebema na nya ne ho ntiase but obetugum se ya tra se ya no apeni be bia atena and when a party no start free whole party mu a start free whole party mu a
eno na di kokrom
no
the base for no almost say amu ye den
The base. Yes, see a jacko so your more register members or Cantamanto near the idea.
Base no more ya day.
Shakutomania bro.
Okay, the base no ya day.
The base. Yet it base for no any form. I could tell you Krobia betumpo a base for no.
It's a new to no matun din the base.
Oh, media offer her. Who got 2 base? Who say your base that boys beat you?
Now, we are saying about a political party.
Yes, a movement. It is a movement.
Movement no mpo munyai.
Oza.
Movement be no akwa elections a wanya 2% crowd.
Akota minor.
Why?
Unu aketwe.
Yeah, we.
The ode kaka mo to bibi buy and your friend say.
Omunya say.
Yeah, oh.
Ma me kwa man so
Cheddar.
Nee.
Yeboa Suleiman.
Okay. Mame kwa homano so. Openi Yeboa Suleiman wa homano so. Charles Asante Mantem. Omoti seniors. Openi mi mwache.
Bejo so.
Mira na mpom to say.
Nyame na dum na mo so.
Yati asem na ma ye nyina se eyema hye kakra.
No.
And it's anano money minister for education CI. Yet say a year get fund the baby buffer stock baby. Neko we are here modi to just funding delays be especially more perishable items are more to the man kwala na aduane di no. Eko be bosume mi ensani ase ehun nsam maye ntina hwe ye ne April 20th. Zaman te asem bia amutimi ama emofra no nyina kofie mama toto school no yete na bisi da bi asem wedi ano ode nti yembompin una yemusa ase nukura wom ne sei adama
Yo me da celebrate na me fa sa kwanya so so achia wetifo nyina ye nukura ye ni minister shia e one na chidifo edwendwen kwan a wo mu befa so aboa na eka ewo ho no wo mu ebetu amayen nemo mu se metima correct ebi kakra mesre bibri se chance national ye nyansi ni ginaye se
okay
adase ana ene ana ochra
okay
aban entua ye ka ye be close down schools nyansi ginaye nemo ye penyi baako eno no obi di nkomo no kire se ebia enkodru sei no sika na ma
ebia
okay nemo chance pa me ka ho
as an entity don't say that
member
okay
yensi gina ye say ene anase ochira saban fa sika ma ye be close down schools eno no enya enu ho
okay
ye kwa na ban shebo say free na ekui enkosi ebia fiada nsa be keska tie no na wadaroma ya besku a ye dwendwen ho aken
na epacho ekano wadaro me efrihin na ba ye eye sika wo se free ministry of finance bremo ananse den buffer stock na mamo aduane no so ne ntentem so ede na ka beto ho committee ye se mo akra mo bi no mo botom sika nom ne abosia na mo de fund se den kra be didi ekano efrihin na beto
me da sibe se metiem kakra ye wo sikana hodo mienu ye wo perishables ban tuama ye direct or the good school accounts mo
okay
perishables ye sika ye dito enam ye dito eja ye dito gas ye dito moko ye dito jene eni sa noma no edi no enuane na aban de abre eni wo recurrent nso ye sika eni ne di electricals any idea plumbing, any idea, carpentry works.
Okay.
And then you did dislodge septic tanks.
Okay.
You may go school no brabo ina sa recurrent in idea. Na sisi amika say dear, baby a problem plan perishables.
Okay.
Third aspect here eduane say among gari beans, maize, mackerel, tomato, sardine, mug. Some no money na you eat na and the aban and the mass suppliers they bread direct.
Okay.
na enu no de asantemam ha semikasa mbei
Muni ha.
ubie ni wa wonni bebre yo bebre bie de ye mu bi kra de ye accounts kra da ne stores
Okay.
ay nya ni go ne mo sike de benu anuane no
Eno na.
na aye den kakra
Eno so
ne
ni
wo mu
agree
na abanye tue bi na ja dwomu mai ye be do mase ye kwa o mama bi na nso ye de abe sika ne ba ni akotue mu ka nti sana ye na se afi di ache kakra
Asa ache.
be so me na ekonum di ache dodo
Okay.
ene ye train minister adwene si so say yes through mu a omo nkeka omo na ahokyere no adoso.
Okay. Na say aduane no staple foods na they are available. Na de mo de ben
available in their numbers.
De mo de ben no na akoma nsem no aye bibie ho. Okay. Suleiman Yebua Zakaria ya Santa Regional Chairman Charles. Opani medo asiwo winchire mu na ye hwe ani mu se enru be ya wada fiada na mo saka ye be sa ba mu na cause awofo no bi ye mahyewo mo. Ensem na be to twa. Mate, be da asipi. Okay. Mr. Suleiman Yebua Zakaria na mote 7 no adwetwe enkoma no pay no. Che bibia di adanse se omo che se enye hu sa na enema omede benu aduane no eno na akofa nsem ni nyina aba no pay mabadwafo atrase ekrom Mr. Joseph Amoa UP Asante Mantema omotitreni Isaac Chebrobe MPP na ope Director of Communication so obeye omokasa mafo titreni ewa Santimanta ochira de soso ewo Kumasi Technical University emo akwaba opening a year former MC Honorable Kyeku from Pong and so woman chain a businessman of repute and also a stalwart of the National Democratic Congress in Ashanti region and even Ghana ejam mo akwaba na mpoma I'm turning the microphone away. Okay. Opening Akwaba.
Yeah, media.
Now, Poma.
Yankopon da Romania.
Nobody has it.
Yeah,
Yatna see there now, and then you're showing the maybe power outages. Eba. Now, my penny, your mama, a sister say, a upgrade. Or say enye dumso crisis bi ani ho wate senkrofo na social media na kika eno anso so wasa kan say tricycle na aba enya ambulance sa tricycle enya ambulance eye one a omoye volunteers ni health workers no southern part omo di bicycle di motoka eno nti de tricycle aba say the be support omo adwuma ti okọ ekura biase ana ninrogu ne ayino to no otwi afa nkrofo de to social media say mampari mama kofa abobo ya yi edi aba osinyesa enetie enyesa netie afa minority so say MPR woman the krata call for RTI requester o ma blocking etiamra information bi o mu pe bia no MPR mpeso o mu be provided na there's a lack of transparency. So mu fi so mo animate no mo nya boni bia wo mu ma document o mo pe no mo nyimpie na sika o mu dwirigu ho no mo ne profligate spending na ekoso no afi damamans ena Ibrahim Mahama doctor cancer 2022 cry ena go first ni din komo no mo ka che no wie no mo si dabi the stake is with the government do omuntumi ema gise okoji to me krata bi no matimi ne o ma transfer negotiation o se apa obo anan koi na danko akufuado na danko akufuado man to me krata obetumi eti enei esi ani kaja ni asida o dana na do ase pa se enam no so ena dwuma de we ehya ase a abedru bia adri anopɛ mabedwa for atase Mr. Joseph Amoa mame sha ase free ho yɛnhwɛ daman take over na kasa bebree ne kɔ ho ɛkɔ wi aseɛ no ɛnura asɛ na Sunday ɔma hand over wɔse wɔbɛsi Bini Airport ɔyɛ kwan within 2 years concrete from Daman to Cape Coast wɔsi hospitals so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ma yɛka sɛseɛ de adwuma hyɛ Ghana ni nsa a ɔbɛtumi ayɛ wahyɛ bɔ sɛ bɛwie hyɛ berɛ ne nkrabea ne bɛkyerɛ ma mentie o
but at least for the first say otimi aka bibi saa no bra no bema ye nso ni aba no so at least ni a wo ye no o ma ni nyina so nya ho mfa so ba de o me sa da ma ya aye problem ya say yakasa ho pi no enye nansi an started started from MPP pencil a woman letter because the mina you say o pe bibia mines be a was as be another be a was as be so when you talk about a little over assassin below assassin there will be or minor dear
held in trust by the president
no just mine and need you wait me see that and be was here the annual
don't you
if you open me visa it's all quite bad you say no experienced person there be a quite bad or yes I there be out in Minas Commission your request your prospect in those things but the man dear now I hear you why because of Minas Commission I licensing a contract miners your mining companies and your contract miners and your supply contract yeah, not to major lands, but the name you have now a contract miner all these years. Very experienced guy. Mining. The dream may be a coba say, microphone time has on person. Oh, was on trauma, say we will be my furniture. That's what the kind of or you to acquire more or dare you to you know. A buying Saturn was 2024 March 2020, March 24, 2024. They gave me a letter. Said, well, son, walk can be a tears here. Nemo, you develop my acquirement. Nemo, and no engine chair said, a dear, your dear. Nemo will give you no objection to go and explore and see whether you can have it or not. But yes, it be idea, mass. That's the first process because Oko be Oko corruption. And some will move to another step and we'll move to the next and the next and the next. And Okoya could do stage beer. A bedroom positioner necessary. We mutimi the Maubi. But many power so I request for a day. We didn't transact as a what na for. And the Owia Debia a friend competitive tendering. Competitive tendering, which is very important. There is so source in the buyer near you. Because so source in idea in fact, do no I am be brain. A mamma boca in a way because I cut on in idea de man on a waji huska. And as what you are. But the beer out to boss if you be any pub by now. Competitive tendering the buyer. Could be outcome so better. Bring another competitor once you're equally competent. Which my idea. We depend on the buyer. Criteria is ringing our home. Women have been meant to meet initially. And they'll compare Minas Commission, you'll compare you cry, lands cry. You share through bank. Say, maybe a lands now or compare. You need a minimum of 300,000 cities. $300,000 cities. I will account for our bank, no confirms indeed. We're capable of running that mine under the amount. And yes, I far away you are now, my governor, you are now called Minas Commission near the amount. The bank must also verify, and as they have to verify for a bank, that indeed you are capable of acquiring that concession as under the amount. And the moment to that stage, now there are no more people. Now the about limiting about almost $500,000 around that. Now, the banks with me, other people don't even meet that criteria.
That's right.
And these are all legal documents they are all to prove. And Papa no Baba Manual. And the good thing is it's a 100% Ghanaian company. At least. They could be, but when the owners say full bred 100% Ghanaian. Ghana have of my own high. We say of about 33 million people over here. Billionaires you have in 3,000.
Billionaires.
Millionaires, not billionaires.
Millionaires.
Millionaires, because I can't be a millionaire.
Millionaire in cities crowd. And in dollars.
$1 million cities. So it would be $1 million.
You say?
You know 3,000. You know 3,000.
3,000 is a dozen.
$1 million. Who are 33 million people? Abroad across South Africa, one state, millionaires are about 7,000. If I say one region, say
like Durban, not 7,000 millionaires.
7,000 millionaires, one.
Obeko Joburg, never 10,000 million.
The whole country in 3,000.
As a young Nepal, will be $1 million.
Yes, I want bottom cake, but
like the assets in the crowd, the cabo may know.
It's a disgrace to a country like Ghana, Gold Coast. And we must deliberately build millionaires and billionaires as a nation, irrespective of which party it belongs to. It's very important. That's what man is deliberate. See, a building millionaires.
Okay.
What do I say? Because you see, come be a man for free. Aqua Abucheno. Say, Kakru moi. And it is a papa no in Yamea, I don't know. Say, I think they are manua. Mama, be Adam Yan say, when Uncle for Akizu. I do not far process, no mean, someone you hint to be say be a far process. No, we need to know. However, before say going forward, you know, and you say if Alan Martin policy, you say if this thing now can be say be shrouded in secrecy, this letter yeah, man, Papa no, me fan say
Nanado the man, Ibrahim
say Alan Martin the president yeah, go be request say young gazette is our letter no, Kenya public. So that people will not be running here and there and making needed accusations. What do you say? We say, you know, Ibrahim Noah and Kwei Salete Ebaya. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
And can be accused, sir, but Kwei Bayo say, Amadas no etc.
So Nakasana
Bebre. But Sanako, what gazette, ya?
Public knowledge.
About public knowledge, so we remember. It is a Yamea do not meet the Ababedu stage here. We thank God. Promises are making in an young say in Yachri. Na ya mwano nye fampa bonta jina untimi ye menti kepkus but there be a one day mega ko fa benya ko anus bi afa sa we be all off oni ha but e honsun sanso papa no e be ka no e di yenya Ghana ni a obetimi a build nation as ye ade ne de hye ne sa me nyina nka mom ne mwano dan se mre bia na ye be kasa sa all because e bia oni a party. It doesn't help us as a nation.
Okay,
that's why I will end this one.
Ishak, I'm into you on
Ibrahim.
Yes, my brother.
Oman yen kanokre.
Ade.
Sa oman yen etimi. Yen kanokre. Butrubujo. Asante for so be yen no. Obe hye nso a.
Why shit?
Why hye. Na wo yen nwunu a. Yen huru se debia.
Yen nwunu.
Onyunu. And I say, oh, yes, so. Debia, you who say, oh, yes. I send Benny a king. If yes, pain. And I didn't see that. Oman penny J. Kufo. Neba penny chief Kufo. Businessman and intellectual, professional. Consortium of banks. And now. Or engage you more editor
African regent to
media NDC for the D Papa Kufo Kroma Omanhene Nebano if any chief Kufo
Hotel Wawa
or Papa na president or Papa ya Santini or Mami Eya Bunoni or ya Ghana ni 100%. Did you can be a pain? Obana na do danko akufado nso epen so a. Abrantia no ye minister. of Agric, Dr. Brian Champon. Arguably, in this country, Ghanaians are almost own, excuse me, almost own operating hotels.
The hospitality business
is number one.
No doubt.
Our hotel rooms over, saying 100,000. Sorry, 1,000, right? 1,000. It's the best local hotelier
in Africa. Largest.
And one also apply for Snake hotels and they create those hotels. Or go through all the processes. Or be or jump on or until the end you can for Ibrahim. Jay Kufos Zunebano, I chief go through all the processes. Say enra nenya. And then so and yet. Jay Gufobana is I think he's a professional accountant. He understands finance. Consortium of banks. Adia ye can nay. Dear who mupa is what I'm coming to tell you. So within 1 year, President Mahama, Owia Ibrahim Mahama, Ghana ye mineral system ne de wa take over. Full control. Na said ye misa amwa echiri no. Yes. And just Akufo-Addo and they play a role ewo wudie no. So what they request ne kwa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Abujinapo, he has absolutely no option because a regulatory. And Russia no say, Oma was her letter. And you don't know how does it amount to say Akufo-Addo participate in the pitches. Of course, as president, what swear no, day say request be back. Let's say be ohona Portugasem and you say a dubious idea ni edna ho. Russia no so on krata no ma. And you want to mean say Ibrahim Mohammed to the krata no memfama. So that's how the enye issue. Now Dama mines no and previously na Goldfields Ghana and na a control. See, Omanhene Mahama eba no wadama ni nua. In simple terms. Process no dey. Jay Akufo-Addo no go through process. Yewra Brian Champon go through process. That's something here can process big. No my own say nya no go. So that's the worrying situation. And Sana Black Volta. So Eddie and so no, ya so Yadama no. Na winning Sikasem no. Ye finance minister Ekwo board chairman of ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, EBIT. And will secure $100 million for this particular takeover. This is it. Nasenka ne nua na ye president and a finance minister ne nua appointee no
anya board
chair of EBITDA. $100 million came handy and what they could pitches here. It is not as if say or no angasa on a private savings BNSA.
That's any also ya. Business
and common idea no similar. But tina me sha so obey you know. You obey share. Yes. Jay for man can say consortium of banks.
Banks and the Kikabo.
And I will say so. Please, and we say a bank. Difference in the say.
Yeah,
difference in the say. Baby, I'm a chance free on Miss Amwa. And when I'm in common in our reference, I want to say Kukusi. What you say? Say ya ye kase nyina hini bauxite no. It's back on radio.
And they want to send us to tender.
Oyene. Gidi.
A tender.
Please.
You know, he is back on tender. Say, our company now, in charge of, you know, Pobi investors, I'm going to take you over.
Ibrahim Mahama Kwakofa back.
You know,
yeah.
Number 12, 8 years. What do you think?
You see, scenario now you're building. I have in my hand this document by Minority Caucus. Giadek, Ugasa na Nagufado by Oti, Ghana Integrated.
Yes, Ghana Integrated
Aluminium Development Corporation.
That's what I wanted to say.
Say board chairman of that company, no. He was the legal counsel for engineers and planners.
Board chairman.
Yes. Of Giadek now, no, we are responsible for aluminium, the bauxite. Now you bet 10 aluminium. They say, you know.
Ibrahim lawyer.
The lawyer.
And a board
chairman. Now the Odanwa one the CEO. Kwanchrefu no da Giadek no. Oye Ibrahim Mahama ne personal lawyer.
Hey.
So we need the engineers and planners the company. Na CEO no no Ibrahim na nkasa no.
Ne lawyer.
Ohini yenwie Giadek board no. Abranche bi also as board member. Your friend Mr. Augustus Agbeli Amegashi. Or non so no or consultant Emma Ibrahim Company Eastern Cubic Group.
Eastern Cubic no more call Nyinahini.
Eastern Cubic
about on the 26th of December 2016. Handy over mana a court so one for one person.
Me can ya Mr. Amoa oye no. Me chiro you know where the scheme for the bauxite is coming with these personnel linked to Ibrahim Mahama, you know, Eastern Cubic or engineers and planners and Ibrahim Mahama. Complete Giadek, you know.
Eastern Cubic, EMP for Ibrahim Mahama and Crawford. You see, Marco take you over Giadek.
Yes, totally. Sure. Efra Rababa Kozuso, Victoria Awini. Say on the deputy CEO, Minerals Commission. Now, we are deputy CEO for Minerals Commission, no, in charge of local content and minerals title, no. Sir Rabano, in the past, manager responsible for compliance, Emma Ibrahim Mahama's engineers and planners. Nti, Oko Giadek
virtually Oko Giadek engineers and planners for the go.
And now about Minerals Commissioner, honey, licensing and their approvals and their authorization and so no.
Engineers and planners
and so engineers and planners in go.
Hey.
Now CEO for Ghana Gold Board, sir, formerly no public relation officer for Ibrahim Mahama's Eastern Cubic.
Sami Jamfi.
CEO for Minerals Income Investment Fund, MIF. Long, he had long-standing connections with Ibrahim Mahama. And in common ye no, where dear, and yet chief Kufo the NBO. Way, and yet, what friend is saying, shampoo the NBO. Where dear president in near. Ye minerals ningina mano. Na ya sign baby obenya authorization. One more better board chairs, one more CEOs, you connected with Ibrahim Mahama. All of them. This is parliamentary document. Minority caucus. Please. Many who show so now kasana man kabia. Me kasa man kabi. O pen, tro, uni pen, o phone. Me ya na my head na ma tro.
Mr. O yi or canasem. Or chere say there is a linkage. There be 90. Fine, say the unknown so or that's the submission. Allow him. Maybe you know announcing I am call you.
Miss Amwa. And someone who can in any baby or kakusi in so me kasi me pupu because me how special it was. As a matter of fact, a won't tea and I'm cast obey you know, obey a shia, yes. Say a tia jay kufoba. Nessa NDC bomuja. Na etia brand champon. Etia brand champon. Near bomuja. To the extent that the guy had to stop. Now where dear. Not just the national asset, but the entire architecture. And near my ya, many afa huninano. Ya, mina fa hon, Eddie Mani Pabako. Our president in here. Our buyer or Swakoto Elupre. Nasa Elupre, no, Utimbani Niadi Tukai. There is no advanced country. And that's how you with me, Akoso. Tell me one. Say, Prime Minister Bioho, and now President Bioho, Ninya businessman. Now, one sector, a mineral resource, no. Yeah, architect PPR around that person. Tell me one. One country. I'll be who's idea we see. Says Sadi na Akoso. New Patriotic Party is very clear. Say Abayno entna forever. As a matter of fact, said almost you to Papa Pasui 2028 omukufie. Said almost you to Papa Pasui 2028 omukufie.
Okay.
Na etenia sani mani na yebehwehwem. Yebehwehwem nyina na de amfa emra kwan so de amfa enhyehyɛ paso no ade a yehunu sɛ ebe reverse no.
Okay,
that's it.
Mr. Dancy, honorable Kyeɛ.
Yeah, Omanhene. Papa idi wa onim sɛ nani abre ope regional research director. Enti oba nani abre sɛ adwuma no obeye sɛ de be amanfo obegina die.
Me ma adwuma dada.
Oh, na sɛ wadwuma de minim so yɛ dada yɛ gira here da bia.
Me ma adwuma dada.
Wo kasa no.
O ti wo de di onkomo.
Nkomo na.
O de di onkomo na me ma adwuma dada.
Me nka boni bia. Enti enya nwanwa so oba okwa akofa MPP propaganda document.
Mami Van Tuga said we are getting information. Sir, a section of Kyeɛ is on fire.
Hey.
A section of Kyeɛ market. Eja biato. Yabo modern say sabe kanana prempe. Or one of Kyeɛ mpanimfo ni bi na ebusa se nokra ana na nokra so a hemfa pote ene ja ato ho no eja hyehye de enga Kyeɛ de nka ensuto brese ni ade but don say mfidi ahodo ni wires so no mo de adwuma ti we get an prepare and then in case any oba honorable to us
nti wo ka na fe wo de akwakosi say the year 2028 there anyway nyina nti no NDC e free tuti mu say on the propaganda na oba ha obey but me better me catch any say empanimfo say ye hia ense say bibia propaganda nko a because amount for expectation o mo ye hu ne say ye ba asem no say ni sitie no ye beka na sa pepepe na de edikan no wo hwe ensema ya menu ayi kan ya what they anka na etoto apples ho. He's comparing oranges, to apples. Enya dia ya nsem o ka Chief Kufu asem ene Brother Champa asem no anyway say e wo bibi biaye. Die di kan Chief Kufu ne papa mampani. Ena o se o kwakoto hotel. Die na manfo kan say. O mampani ansa na o ba be yo mampani no.
Biga chwa daroma. Nana Brampe me mo ache. Hello, Nana Brampe.
Omanhene.
Now what to say?
Adumo senior, Pacho Houseway.
What am my boy? Ya to say kejeti afrabi eja bru. No kre omni say.
Omanhene me dase na wa mama kwenya idea. Me for feed case so enkan chire kumasemran na say obia ma na koma emra from. Eye no kre ese eja ato kejeti a oba kejeti a gate 4. Shop number F22302231. Na 2230 nim emum na ejano esase otonton matches tender ene sa enyamanyama ni bi na workshop nim. Baraseda enkanya me se me ne o kase yi. Ghana National Fire Service personnel our ground sir. So much me
okay.
Because the situation is totally under control. Now the man who say on say channel send na ne bobre city no e musie no e kire ma ne ko ba bia nti e ma ehu e ba adwanim.
Okay.
Ba wa ma friend ya dia ye model ro e ma bia ma na kuma mra from say fire service for no etimi e do mo say to jana so a one single shop and they have a journey to Muhammad. A million must say, name of blog in the studio, stores or blog in the studio, and another journal will do community. And so I say, amount for any of the brave.
Oh, okay. It's not just fire service for it, Medru, I'm a Janet Dumna, a Musian Nama, a Nipayam Shishu, almost a Jamasa, a Bruja.
What that Roman Patrosano, a Musiano, and a more grounds to first floor and second floor, when you know, and Musian, one million. I don't know if you know, say, but I know Casa police war, I was around fire service war, so I read the bantam. Situation here totally under control.
Okay. Nana Rampa Medasipa. That RCP information. I'm ready to ask.
And may case or compare oranges and apples. Ye can apre, ye has a apple, no, the M say, ye, the Fenwane apre.
I'll go to go. Sisi apre, and then. No round. They are not position. I don't know. I'll move and I'll go to. Sir. Okay.
Enti apre ene anka na wo de omo toto. Uhunu apre ene anka enya de kro.
Die enti na akasa.
Die enti ya mekasa ne se oma ye nyina ya wo oma mu hase so ahu. Ye hu amampani ahodo aya omo aba. Ene komofa so a ya omo emba. Komofa so a ya ebi omunya omusika ene ade. Tiu JJ Rollins aba you bet me the future kura opa kwa me nkroma kura na ade kura bet me the aka ho mails aba hwan aba bebiri aba nsa na mfa se enu achi no o mampani kufu achi no ansa na obi suso mails no ne ade ba de achi ani se bebiri se ampa oyo mampani oba oyi businessman ansa na oba ube business ube ye o mampani no oba no ebia wa anya sika amfa nto sa hotel no Intino, abra wabe mampeni no, ye pesi ye hunu kwa ofa so ya onya sika o de to sa hotel.
But he came out to tell you say a consortium of banks.
Mekaba. And be say a consortium of banks. Nessa oba no banks no ho dada. Ansa na abe mampeni, oba no so ho dada. Ansa na oye ni business dada ansa na abe mampeni. Enti bebre adwene ye omo say perception no na in politics no perception no almost the same as reality.
Okay.
Enti waba mampania ya oba etimi ama banks dudu akabomu a ya wanya sika o de koto sa hotel no de bebre adwene yo mo se ene wo be mampani nti ena oba na nya sika ya wotimi de koto sa de no we ene Ibrahim Muhammad eni ni bibia ye we hotel ena okwakoto enye o mai kura japade hotel no so kura mpo no ya anye mfiri ne nsem amanfo ka ho asem na so kura mpo no bank ne boa no ma ne toy enti ene ni bibi biaye de enti ene ni bibi biaye se hotel no nya o man japade enye o man japade na we de man de e o man japade enti ye
that's even more serious, isn't it?
Apre ene anka and what is to
madam me say oka say omanfo perception say kane na chief Kufuor ni papa meye omanpani no na oni say sika no a ebi ode koto ba obeye omanpani no ena otimi kika banks bo mu koto good omo say emra na omanpani John Dramani Mahama ye omanpani no na Ibrahim Mahama wonya company ni nua no baaye no ena yade ama no eno so kan say so sa na position
Omanhene what awunim say Ibrahim Mahama o ni company that aye adwuma o ansa na
what I'm saying is say sir a friend say Ishak say Omanpani Kufuor ni bank chief no in the business or a businessman dada Ibrahim Mahama so a businessman dada e di say Kufuor penso no say Kufuor boama ne ba no etimi toya ada na omo so say your mama be mampani ntina Ibrahim so anya we a eno dey different
different in the sense say we say obi ajapade o e na chief Kufuor no okwakoto na we no the bone of contention no nye say bi ajapade obi koto the bone of contention na ne say o ma ajapade wo no afra waka na ha
na say we your ma ajapade
utie na me chiro mu say chief Kufuor hotel na okoto ye no enye o ma ajapade utie de me chen ti na me say apre en wo de toto
na de ye o ma ajapade ne de enye o ma ajapade no de na ehu kra
say o ma ajapade na enye o ma ajapade no mimi chire mu say we de ono no obi ade no kwakoto na ne amanfo ka ewo ho ene se ansa na papa emeye omanpani no wantimi anya sika anye dai anto ne mo papa be ye omanpani no afi de all of a sudden no
okay
wanya sika e de kwakoto sa de no se de ehu eche obi de me de menye ho na mehwe ne mom ne owo mu na me chiri mu
okay
ye wi a ne se ye wo se tiefu o mbehwe de ehu a o ma hwe na fe ya sa babio o kabra na champo de ense bi o Omanhene ense se ye kura no te se bia meme ni wo no kura o te ha no ense se ye ka bi kura te se sabi mpraduasa de enim de ene ye ti fie duru no ense bi wo a ye nya mankodanka ense se ye ka bi kura mimi sei se mimi party na o power te se me ko frempo me party na o power na bre na champo asem bi ba ya na o se mimi me defend ya e ba de se me ba ya be defend ya wo ye cabinet minister what you say e wa ban no mu ya wo no cabinet decision ya ye take say oh hotels no ye say ya dwuma yie say nya dwuma yie ye nton no wo ka ho bi ukoka obi say snake board e na omo take decision e di say snake board take decision na decision no ya bai e ho asem no na asa abai ajapade ho asem no yes e betumi akọ cabinet what you be
possible
what you say na wo no wa wotimu bi ne yewi a yesi ye kwakoton wa na wo minister no wo si manya sika abaye japade me kwakoto eno na manfo aka se entwa yie and then again de ka hu bi okura ne se hotel na wo so kwakoto no kura mpo no ya wo si perform yie emfanfa so ma no ye hwehwe mu no na nye sa na che enti hu asem koresa so oka mimi se mimi na mimi ye NDC ni na me ma bai ewo ho ene branchampon wo ye NDC ni wo ye minister na okwakoto na wo so me ko frempo say me defend that way I will never do it because emwa me kwan bi aso de nti emwa me say emwa o man no me susu no branchampon ko to hotel na se bi se mbredi asa say ekoyie ma no odidi hu a me omre bi ni enya de obo o man na yemra dama mines no ho dama mines yi MPP for mo ka ho asem including minu ya wote hayi am na kwa kwesi sei de edika no mo pese Ibrahim Mahama won ka se dama mines no de mo kanti no onen to bi wana ana ti yenya ne dei Omanhene tie. Dama mines yi omo go fees for. Edu ba bi omo so omo ntimi enye biu. Enu nti no ompe so bodane e de mabai. Ena wo de krata akoma baye. Sabre no mu no na NDC abayi ni ho. Sabre no na omampani John Dramani mama ya momu si ni nuane Ibrahim mama yi no ono nya na bayi na wo ho. Ena Ibrahim mama si na ni je ho se mines no. Obeyedai obeje afri. Go fees for them no waye. Ena emra ya wo ho no se e de se wo ne Minerals Commission edi hu nkita ho. And what here CSA or the Mineral Commission, Eddie Hunkita. And what the crata akoi. And the Mineral Commission, the crata man say, oh, so per se, who take over from Goldfields, ye di who wants and biaka, and no ye letter of objection. Sabre no mampani, nanado, crampon according to Ibrahim Mama.
What can we have? So, mampani, the document in the man.
Documents in the man, no, so what need Goldfields for no, and got Nazi, because what did this say, or did this say, obey me. You see, na mo mampania na ono ewa ba mu emfa ne se MPP fo nyina no ono na ye tire no sabre no krampo no ono adwene hu ahunu se Ibrahim mama ena so obetimi aya ya mfa ma no a ne ye betna ha ne ye ka se Ibrahim mama nsa se ye de ma no a ne ye ka ne se ka eno na minua yi ka se propaganda document ya I want to ask you see enye no nko a anso ho a ene yesi se osu wani ge ho krampo no a ye wo akwaya ya ye faso etete competitive bidding ne ye hu sampa wo na fata wo se ye de ma wa na se anasa to say ena four companies ye de ebedi afa ye koye hwehwemu no ena wo hu sampa engineers and planners na ya ne ye ka ne sa no Ibrahim mama ne ayi ne hu ne ebo company o company enye ono nkwa na ne dia. In fact, so tie the story of engineers and planners kurampuna nea ohia asia ya odini sika wura mu emma company ni gina ye kurampuno onye sabi Ghana ni broni ebi na odini sika eboa ma company no moche ye utie the history of engineers and planners tie entino ye hwehwe mo ni ehun sampa obetimi aye ena company no ye dia hye nensa se wonye na emwa tio de ntia menka se eye Apple ene ayi no wo ka ho asema at the end of the day no ye nyina ye nyega na ni a ye the first time ever so wonu ana Ghanaian company ye the first time ever gold mine be to say wonu ankasa ebesomu no aye dey waya amma sika ya obenya no ana mfaso ya obenya no ebetna Ghana abrofo idi omunya mfaso omu de ko but wonu de we Ghana ni mfaso bi obenya bia no ye prepare say obe invest wa ha amana boa ye ya asambia no de owum bi okura so ni say woni dama mines ayadwuma several years ya ni mfidie ni ade nyina na ode so ya omu gidi say even Goldfields for no ejiri se wonu mom na adwuma no se ye de hye nsa obetimi aye enti say Brenda Champo de aya woka ene we di awoka ne ade ni nyina no utimu se nya de aya efa ho kra enya de aya efa ho kra because Brenda Champo de ya omoka ho asemi mi hu competitive bid bi aya obi ye na again unim report kra evaluation report aya omo ye kra mpo no say Snake company no Snake hotels no say na dwuma ye to say ana say ebe say omo ya ade so omo nya ade kra na report no kire say emu bebre no omo perform well enti ehu hia se eton enso so no na omo ayo magine so ombeton enti eno no ntimi fan toto ho kra untimi fan toto ho kra de enti na manfo ani abre no ebi no so enti eno de mo nka sa asem no kra enti at the end of the day no ye benya Ghana ni a ya wonu ankasa oba behwe dama mines no so na dwumaifo ho mo ato aso ayo mo adwuma na mfaso aya obenya so no waboa ma yetimidi aya mpuntudwuma ewo epomu ho ama nipa ni age
okay
whereas abrofo no de omunya mfaso a no mo de ko eno ni conversation na yes asi yenya yeah, at this level, no. And you say, Bia, when you have say, would you no say, O party, your mouth document, now, but no, you have now be defended. That be, as I see you who say, way a year, national conversation, and as a discourse, as I say, yeah. Okay,
thank you very much. Yeah, Nani, home runs is here out a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll look at the issue whether Dumso is coming back. Omanhene John Dramani Mahama said Debbie, a upgrade. It is an upgrade, not Dumso. A system upgrade. So the Beya Kaniano bit me out several, ECG bit myself well to Omoya, a do maybe grow Mubon Kaya near Dentino, Obi over time, baby, I can say, and a view. The Omodia Ba Eba Boa primary health care man for say Abubuya na Makofa Abubuya but I have a problem. Why is it that for quite some time it has to take the president to go and explain issues and policies of government? While there are ministers, there are communicators, there are Omanhene Sam George SIM card the same way. It took the president or Kasawiana did it not recent. An issue came up. Why? I don't know. See, I just saw Omanhene your mama and a church and I said, Omo de Oman to asway no ministers no. Any communicators, the PROs of those ministries, no. What are they doing? I'm so disappointed. So kwabra mi ta kando utumi nkyere ade a wo de ba ya na ayo ministry no na akogu social media na ye twetwe aban no na Omanhene de be kyere mu se na nti kwabra mi ta kando no nim se for you can say the volunteers and the health workers ana ye de no ntina Omanhene be kan sa. Because I didn't see one of them. Who shall deal with the ambulance 1 year didn't better.
They don't need even better.
That's so. We are Minister of Health. You have allowed this thing to fester on social media. People are giggling and laughing at government, and it will take the president. Says here, Minister of Energy. Dumso or no Dumso.
President Nature.
Omanhene na catch say a system upgrade. George Napono to ere. And I see an inquala no more has omukasa enru jomuana. It shouldn't take the president to come and tell us the problem we are facing now. Kumasi anomo. Yetimi dum kania 7 hours, 8 hours. Ebu a day yetimi dum kania no 10 times. So what kind of system upgrade is this?
Syncrophonia.
Maybe I'll try your basis here.
Owia si ene sa ope sika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika krabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atumpon Dwabin Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia ai import won niema ana woton auto part wotonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema moton tuma ana entade sa akwanye wo homa obi bia se obeba Dwabin Bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan die yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee die wo hia your application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekitiwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emergency fo amakam ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyine kwosro eno ne qualify mo tumbaji loan na mekai wo se interest rate ni ekitiwa bi your savings account, current account, microfinance, shares, susu, dachinti investment, group loan, fixed deposit, any die kika ho. Dwabin Bank PLC, yen head office for Asante Dwabin, yen other branches is nibi so ewo Ejoso, Roman Hill, Adesheman, Pankrono, Magazine Road, Abuaso, Fumesa, Onye, Sipetimpom, Bonre, Dwabin, any yɛn ni officer yɛbie no Atonsu Market a ɛbɛn Kumasi High School Junction. Frɛ 0271 409340 and 0544 745856.
My name is Pauline Otro. As a mother, a musician, and an actress, keeping fit and staying healthy has always been my priority. It's been said that water is life, and I love life. Tell you what, drinking clean and healthy water has always been part of me. You know why? Because it keeps me young and healthy. Let me introduce to you water that has been taken through proper purification by Obibini Black Man Company Limited, with their highly skilled personnel both from Germany and Ghana. Equipped with a modern state-of-the-art laboratory in a clean and hygienic environment, approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority. Stay hydrated with Set Natural Mineral Water.
Offer she brama bread. Ekuku sika twitwi die. E dia basi yemfa mo me dance me baya. 1 year near dan swapper. Wo mu cha picture bread me hu fefa mani adwo me behu ya ofa. E dan nyina so afedi.
Wenum omdi sivu mo. Omdi gusu enche na fedi. Ye di begusu a hu se efe but within 1 year no. Afedi but DBS die no e European standard. Omdi gusu a e afebo. Me bo me die so be 10 years but the hu a e bekase e bo so nura. Na so pe quality chance power down so they are Ghana there. You can't go away from DBS. Million contractors, I must see the any architect. Please beware of cheap and fake products.
Oh, hello. Welcome to DBS.
Thank you, sir. The patch of your Carolyn Plus. The debut dance for Empany Bin.
The Carolyn Plus material, a material what GDA Kese wo Muntina, yama 20 years warranty against fade. A European standard, and yet Yanum the NB. Yes, also was steel trusses and were computer generated. All the board dance were afibo. Quality roofing there, and you by chance, and you by choice.
The choice is the chance.
Choose your design.
GD4 and Marina Papiem, see a co Evradianim, I will get so many hour Jumedi Cassianase. A fee Jumedi ne would di a jan yanko pondi amoundi. Okasa Foba Jumedi ase Evangelist Akwesi Donko, God servant Prophet Nanase Sakodie, Reverend Kinsla PJ, Reverend Daniel Anim, Reverend Nicholas Safo, and Afe Yen Papa, General Overseer of House of Faith, Reverend Alfred Nyamiche, and then Hokeni, Reverend Dr. Esther Nyamiche, 27th April to 1st May 2026, Yenshawa House of Faith, Swam Roundabout, Asanteman Senior High School in Chenhua, and a Pasomno a Monday to Thursday, 6:30, Kopim 8:30, Thursday, Numerasi Bishia, 5:30 p.m. Afe Friday, ebe 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And to Fopeti anim a Pastor Nat, Praise Bonnie, and a Minister Kwejo Safo. Inte Busian Bra, get so many hour 2026. Na yensha ye papa nya media maye animonyam. Se open Mubia Fred 0246 726 707 and 0549 975 361.
Minority accuses MPRA of blocking RTR request, alleges lack of transparency, and then power outages. His Excellency says it's system upgrade. Mr. I'm sure na albino industrial prowess, and I said industrial minds. Any this power outages, I shall say. Mampeni say upgrade so that they can serve the people well. Now for MPR for also some of the I must say RTI no. Sunday cause more file information mawa MPR reform person be ba say omo delete mami nje
yo me da sipa but ansan me ba no me person sire o man we mu nyina say business bi I grew start from somewhere and move to somewhere and you be your business now work on anymore yeah mom yensu fi anu nsi so Ghana had a yapa na dia yapa okruma say we business you become an enemy to the whole nation. It's unfortunate as obi ata say oh yeah aduma
na woku ani so we fail so ya no obi ani age
which is very dangerous okwa abrijin ma sa dey ni ho aban kura hu say wo ko for mam nika no abeso wasen beja because anya hwe kura no why employ nipa
how so dey aban no be sa kautia reform
na kura ni nyina tifie no me na go dealer so be paid mas me adwuma do be ma wo because aban nyima say no betimi afa what far out of 33 million
600 to 800,000
maximum 1 million
did the
aka in a private sector it is obi call anymore as a private sector esa aban boa no esa ye ne woni your mind so yesu ye me ani gise nipa no e ko nanim ne boa since e be pulu mu da
thank you
that one day I am very 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 serious concerned about it
okay
because your experience been try because the way the party have film in some I can't fire do maybe I say you can't fire what ya na you could know we will be Enuti yanhwe saade no eyipa na yemmoa enian mommo ba no yempagya wo mu tententem no muso metimi embe support no me fe ni pele bi na ente unemployment rate ni so
okay
ti no na me kana oba MPR asemi a eken ya efi se eyi ya enua asefua na erezi saade ba
that's right
e dey erezi ba nyina me sure say owo concrete evidence yeah.
But I'm really 7 documents.
Alleged.
Or the documents are bad.
And you're basically documents.
Because the documents, no, cast no so matter or deny or the documents are bad.
Okay. So, Nina Honomoa, a deba as you say, we cannot stay in a nation like this, not maybe such allegations. No, young Cose, what I say now, if my refuse is and you're party to party. That is why it's important say you be anti-corruption say Alanche Martin policy anti-corruption are or no ejina na so say OSP na advance you ya kan yoko ni enim nyina bom no be one solid investigation and team ya separate one from the attorney general na omo jina omo na so omo abetimi omo prosecutorial powers omo betimi investigation and prosecute e basanka we say pie by ya enke afre wo munka ye hwe investigation ayo nyina we say bani na ho saa ye watra so anti aye pass in 2019 beba ye pass in 2019 this year wait me I can say they have made about 1,000 requests out of it they have woman about 800 and something 838 na omanya woman ma reject 47 and now woman ma transfers about 45. And teachers at least it is working. But a cocoa drew her as Artia, a human we are. Your Baba radio swaka sasa and go baby. Is that what we want? So, baby, say, yeah, sir, Alanche Martin policy, young investigation, a anti-corruption, a OSP, an advanced version of the OSP, anti-corruption czar. Onu jana nanso enti ye hu se bibi koso ya enye se ye no nko akra na yehwe ye bet by life friends say lifestyle audit nyina ye obi wo abehun na mo abehun akoto ka akese bi dem akwai minim se mne na kira de ede do onya aka we say esi etim friend bi san say kwan be na afa so onya aka be chichi ye na ma akọ advanced countries no a omu no ewo omu wo omutimi ehwe wo man ya omusika no ebne bi stimuli for the right ya omunya bi di ye adwuma wo man no cause we huna nipa ba ko no asese ni nyina na ka mefa nsese dia asefu yakan cars omkoto to ene ba bi omko ya ene ka omko bo ye nyina no se mefa nse ye wo obi an hu ohu de say anti corruption za bi o ha obetimi afre wo mu abusa wo mu sa ne ma we nyina nko bia akoya de na onkoya ansa because the bia me kan groma ade higher power say ya ma ade ni si wie We don't nip things in the bag. Maybe I'm the year example. Bobso traffic light. We don't example. But we're not praised for the generation. O cross real light and actual.
And so traffic is own mammy.
Say, a soldier for won't begin anymore. It think I won't cross real light, no cry. Who won't cross real light? That's how we need to build our institutions. We nip things in the bag. You may see you any as I could broadcast investigation. You hear the Marco to Miscan who did the Nash. No man there so far. And I'm making sure President Mahama Mestro said, OSB issues you are by they say, acquire back and forth. Faunesi form. Not OSP, no. Young man, prosecutorial powers or no habit to investigate my prosecution. The teachers see a member saying, yes, I party back on the agent. Let you know, cook with Dibone. And I'm cocoa yard. Na yesi mini yoku yokuna emra emeru mu a eya no asma very challenge bo okay as we dey bo me ba gosi aga e ba no be kasa sa na etwa but say you were different person neutral person go free baby by investigation you dey say deeper all be investigation yo ba we no e betimi aboa ama de ahwehwe ne sabeka enunti no sa tin no e say ya e betimi ate and special prosecutor a great organizational plan. Your friend the anti-corruption zone. I see it me now compare between my first a year said pan. 1 year party not necessarily a party affiliate, but it will be seen as neutral and be neutral. Now what was our credibility no betting my age man. Now no crowdfunding now I come about betting me investigation papa. No more to me prosecute. Then the prosecution now go share. Attorney General sir, or no, the good and ground doing that's how we feel be account. Not the BIC candidates, self sound of ways. If it is true, can woman be able to discount to animal with him? Home so we are, you'll be held accountable.
Okay. Jacques.
Oi. I mean, that's it. A platform at Tembia or no Bushan form of the May. Maybe we no city here. I mean, step back a little to say to Mr. Amwan, so yeah, and oh, my. And then I'm a cock and watching up.
Ade.
Host for one more experience. So, you hear be prepared. Just a chief cook was some crowd and then Nick can say a dear politics. Asset na ye ton, a private asset.
Okay.
A nipana or kwakoton, or a private businessman and a professional. Private me, you know. Now, consortium of banks na oka omo bo mo ditu say omo emenis gamana tono. They are also private banks. There was not a single state bank. The Bonnie and the papa, no, a president. You no credit in Quasa Mudimu tomb. They are Hoya in any bread. That's number one. Number two, when the catcher say where there could be a potential conflict of interest, so we say Brian Champo, a minister, it be a seminar, a beer. One can say assembly a cabinet when we discuss. Was it be a bit me a cabinet no team? What me excuse yourself from discussions.
You can recuse yourself.
Recuse. Thank you very much. Recuse yourself from such discussions. So say where lies the conflict of interest? Because we're a minister and you are participating. What force would you send a call? No, my brother. Said you can't say very dispassionate near man. May find your propaganda. No, this is also pure propaganda. And a wakan wahano because we need concrete evidence to tell anybody. Say hotels, no, a core cabinet. First of all, a core cabinet or participating in the discussion. And again, when the catcher will say, "Brian Champons, so no, or no, any rock city." In terms of what friend is saying, business, omunye separate and distinct. What does it? But of course, He is the owner. And you know, so also the best frana a month for any so no simple. Ohene okuje to blacka abeste conversation on the future of these hotels. Me sure say when you fully updated. So the hotels are working and that they are doing well. They are not. Opa my backroom office and Google says yeah. Abraka or no, or a cabinet minister and minister for foreign affairs. Was there another conversation around potential say you bet me a disposal of those some of those hotels? And the no crack say hotels no yeah Uncle Brian say no they are doing well. Say I can say.
We are the time
Say I can say. Say no yenya Jata Aviation. Replacing McDan Aviation. Enti a well orchestrated mineral site. Or friend is saying aviation. Look,
the chiefs in Accra have even petitioned the president.
Yes. What you be maninia?
Fast what? Yeah, they.
Oh, you be maninia. Niano so
McDan Aviation.
Oh, beshe no. No, niano so cheche. Ah, no, the onunko a airplane. Abra and the president. In the president go on to help. Let me move on. Sankomo way. Fear a warrior nimi ye be said dinikesi pa. RTI. Yemfasi da kesi pa Emana na Ado Akufo-Addo. Rights to Information Act. Property Prempa and Hobon to drone no. Since 1999, if my memory serves me right, and yes, you ever pass RTI, yeah, nam hon, sir. I don't go for the buy 2019. 20 years later, or buy the first time cry and did. No, I say, oh, where they were train now, all be corner, no pass a year, said ye be ya, a bit to me, actually, a buyer will be take you over from him. No. The first time, no pass a year. Or also, Tissuing up to time where in the first term, the end year, and the second term, the ending, and a mra. Nanso so, Sam Reno, ye who say because a buy no honor in Crawford, ye near ma, a dana kama. RTI no ukonesa ube respond a simple easy. I mean tiasie say of friend is saying National Pension Regulatory Authority blocko say si ehwehwe niema bi every omo a omuntimi emfama metrabont. I mean feel said the law will definitely provide a window as o de ko nese stinchina omo and peninsular mo ubutimi de atoaso and you know media me sure say minority accusation a very genuine, and beyond that, you know, the next step was omutiki biano as omutiki. The same RGA and say papa your friend say Brima and the Kwaji roads contract see and new homes and some better about team Pinsui. Say I almost have flagged another institution. In Chebia was see be a bear for first states for no see be a Chebia another one so baby shim. Just say any pan no mobile so baby and you know say ban say was a mema a boom near my more you know you busa information mumfamra na fi mumfama. Since maybe a friend is saying special prosecutor the nyina as I be room to say Mr. Amwa ekai and any running for that divided into two. Obi say and nam say wo attorney general no ana wo ye involve Emma ye passe or friend says special prosecutors act no. And yes or co prosecutor afei wasaba o hobiem ebebeji authorization. Yeah, constitution aka black and white. But processes are would they setting up special prosecutors office. No? Some processes or no Attorney General and Minister of Justice we fully participate bibia kokosi na wie. Entibanza all my cases so now the kokota. Afedie na yes had ya ko say ye kwana ya kwakoji approval. Hey, Omo feeling very early.
Okay.
And this are feeling very early.
I mean, on the power outages now.
Hey, oh my. I know me dem ma de chin.
What do you mean that?
Dem ma de sunu ma de chin. Na nye no ne hadwi no. Say eso na dum. And Yera Mahama say so dum no the system upgrade. A system upgrade the sanka. Sabi impreduasa. Nyansa mu no nka udi kan bokoko. Ana o manya sa. Udi kan bokoko. No acha mia o yansi sakraye ama eniama mu apeja. Na upgrade no ko kan na dey upgrade no ka. Upgrade for power generation and now upgrade for power distribution and now power transmission and now upgrade for power distribution. Even work was. And say ye be page no emre saying and yenhwanimu. And the ebe ko ye power upgrade is na the akwa do 2028. Say ya me no ka say. Baba ko fo adawon ma bui woni say galamse ajafa bui and they say no ahwe ye nso no kra dey generate power no nyina no nso no ebewe because galamse atwa ho nyina afa na nsan ye ya omo baba mu omo didi akokoko rabui power plant no ohene dum so de ene ye Ura Mahama de omo ye synonymous omo ye maame baako ayem ma tise woni Ibrahim Yewura John Mahama oni dumso etise Yewura Mahama and Ibrahim Mahama maame baako ayem ma system upgrade ben any ananso baby aye kwakoye no omo ebe affect omo precautions as say omo take emreps ben ye kwakoye sa upgrade no sakare na ye yama niema emu apeja man kania na ejina so no emre sen na ebedie eye 24 hours ye no kwade na makai 24 hour economy na apaska no ana say eye 48 hours ana eye 1 week ana eye 2 weeks ana 1 month. Essentially we say president beto abontin now can trust her ene one kasa nam aye for timetable eka ho eka say egrofo we ha say e be affect omo enti no mehihye ya media ba na enie grofo we e be affect omo mehihye ya media ba na enie enkoye na enkoye oman afisa na me no ba be hia na still ani enka ne no na nyina so anhweye kra na ye west.
Okay. Honorable
empire omo ba no se no ma nkoye na so si hu atiase e nyesa
ya na munya ade
afisende the no matter say ya de see who atiase yi e masada
me no be platform is
na MPP for the bia ompaya omoba no say economy nkuyi kombenya asenkeration Ukraine wo nke ntuomu a na ye ho nkire say de be ya obi ka so NDC ye ba ya anya de kombenya nke dum say sa na enye na so see who atiase no so enye sada o mampani say eye upgrade any ye watch him was it can no now more focus ne emphasis no ewo cables so dey kra de begu habo kra mpo a yentibi kra yi ni e kra gum na fe gu ho na de muro ya chi no na de ya fe ebi kra ye tebi kra na ehu ba bi afa enti for some time no transformers no ebi age ebi aye dada ena ebi susu na ho den na overloaded she say na ho den tumi adwuma ya o moye enu nti ni yakra 2500 see e ba be replace the age the ni omo aye overload anas overloaded se ne be ya ye ho betumi atoye asem no eye ti na oka say yema timetable even though see yema definite timetable kra me mahu so my publication ya o mo ache places a ya upgrade na ye no ebetimi aka no ebi ada menua isha ko hunu ya
me ho de bibia meto o so dum
me de me mahu say wo ma henam say bi a wo so
cry.
Oh, Accra, Omaka.
Oh, there's a timetable from some places in Accra.
In Accra.
At this time, at this time, but
majority of the places with no timetable.
Timetable. But at least host to know what you say.
There are timetables in Accra. Kumasi na be
said you kind yes and it. And I feel Kumasi has a kurampuno. Ye areas so Americans in ma and omnia they were much less than no or more year upgrade. Enuntino na enkanea no edundum no but of course ye hono de yenya timetable bia nti me megitum say dum so no de eyade aya hadwene but obi adwene na say dum so no ba betna so ne be ye de to ba wo de da bia wo ne ampipi ni hia esan say aba ya ye to ye no sania enkugu omu di ye no je say adane wo mo ye so obi abo na ya won entasentase wo kofa ebo we na odi ato ho ukofa buowe na odi ato ho eno ne ka say obi abọ amena timu na bia won tasentase woni ni ko chia ya odi empa ya wo no say no mango say the year 2028 chesa mumu de bibie no amodwene ho sabato aya ebetu the year 2028
chana okay
mu de bibie no amodwene ho say eno ma be ko yie e de ma Ghana fo nyina de modwene ho say bia say dum so na aba ye betumi ahihye no ma say ne be ya ho beto ye mu de modwene ho wo be say dum so ntena ho say Russia Ukraine war say Israel ni America ni Iran entokwa ya abai mu de nyam mpa ya mo bone say entokwa no to betwa ne china ama ye nyina ye ho atoye wo de mpa ya mo bone say entokwa no ntena ho a say de be ye mu betire de year 2028 mo saba ene ni agro na modi because see ewu atia see sa no ma we nyina to betwa dama Ghana fo hunu nsunsu ye da NDC ni MPP fo
dama na si wona so
well
don't you talk papa
yemra MPRA for omu issue no so well asefua why five gentlemen me afuto na me be man no say so dan no ho ai okujeta black kwa nye na dwuma yi because okujeta black kwa no no ye no research yi o ansa na odi bibi be out or the about na say e ba say odi enoma bi ba out na obi ebusamu ye nye sa na tie obi ebusamu ye se nye sa na tie a na je say wo feli na eye na nsen o ka bibi say me ankasa minua ne oye MPRA chief executive here no one of us and the member say body Chris okotna ho within 1 year kramba 2025 jama February why ni salary why there wa double ni salary ye hwehwe mu nya sa na tie say mu bible so ene sa no mani nyina mo ye enye wono no ba ya oba be ye na wa akra hu say enye probable say wa ba na February she say wo ba betna konwa so ya to aba na 20 February wa ba kizo no kra sa atankra no wo he
January ne take effect or no ba February
January ne take
September a committee has approved the salaries and it took effect.
Omanhene media ntia ya ofra me ameba ene manage program nyina enu ani o obi wo ho a anka ne wo ka yi ene ne mekan oti hodin honya no onka bibibia ma atiefuo atiefuo kura hu ne wo ka no kura ne de onka no kura de make out yesterday esa wo ko en kwa no akwa wosu ta because we yakane de de yin kura na no kura
but no ko en e ma approve
sir
it took effect
Omanhene me say so from higher na bibia ya me ye bia meja na maba because me ba me fi say ba me ba en faso aba baba bi wo kura wo kwa faso bi ni so we isaka yire no ho wabobbo mu aka ne de
isaka bobbo
wa wonu so de oba ha ni aka sempa say ya manfo na me so ma yire no makwan me kwan wi a onu bobbo me so me kwan say de okwan ne obobbo mu de yen na ye nokre na tiefu mu aye confused wa hu enye nokre enti asafua so opeso odan no ho okujeta black wa no onye okujeta black papa say de be ya ne party nanim mu ase anya sa da bia wo de beba na fe ye be hwehwɛ mu no nya sa na tie well say ye kan say almost say omo kwa RTI mra no e kire say wo kura wo busa bibi na say ya amfa ma ye fine I'm sure you're very much aware of that.
Yeah.
So, who information near more time. There's information one farmer. I know a final say information one farmer. Until you what you are all canoe. Say, and I say propaganda no I party you know I or no tia. Why don't know where be? Mimi who your person watch it. Information ben open. Said you what you have to move. Omanhene said you make an society. Say open information from all the far RTI so. Now information if you baby. Now I reach here for more time. That's it. So time no pa hon kura na
you find MPR.
So ombe fa homo. Enti di oche haya oka. Si omo information ni mfa ma omo no. It's neither here nor there. E bia na sa information no. Emra emma hon kwan say o de ma wenye yie. Otherwise no me hu die ntia.
Emra no so chesa there are certain niema bi hon ma. It is
not the man enye ya. Put it out. So the me ma wenye yie.
I say auntie ahia. Baby, Ghana police at one point in time, they find them. Minister of Education, we will find them. Media chef is 100,000.
But only my dear, you see, I see a loophole here in the sense. If I know that information will be injurious, and if it comes to the public, I will withhold it and pay the penalty. It's me feel say, and no there you can't blame MPR. Me feel say the law should have a second look because that way me pass them the information. When you say information, I be away from so. From what the money, and then I make go abontena a bad day. And no go be who for my hand, but not chairman my day. Metia now, Metia Namako. But does the law say that Utia we are still also providing? It is a no then America said, after the fine, you will be forced to provide. And I said, when you pay the fine, you are done. What you are fine? What you are fine? Double jeopardy. That is which is wrong.
Reason why we need anti-corruption is one not the unknown or powers about and you're not a bit my catastrophe. What I say? Because we need to move the point here. If it may see at the end of the for break aggregate loopholes. Because nipa de loopholes. Nipa de nipa. O man call break loopholes.
Omanhene me me feel say mere propaganda. And omo person obiara to say CBB koso NPR ne yesi omo ye busa information omo mfa maye me feel say sa na tie. Now so wuja me nwa ya ono propaganda dwuma no de obeyere ho no aye sa. But I am de say wo so wo ba mu na wo cheche no ma mo obi ahu say de asem no say de yesiko. You see enti de me can say information be na mo pe ya mo de call ya omo so omo mfa ma mo because emra no say busa information na say wo de mo no amfa ma wo mo a ye fine no. But no na me no ye nyina ye hwehwem ni ye hu say ata fine no. Say na tie na nipa no wa fa no adi na chese information no atena so ana menyi ni say na tie because bibia ni ho a ye nyina memi no nyina no ye emra ana ye law kakra e wo tech no say wo ye bibi na sade ne nye ne ye fa ne wa ubetumi atoa so no aye sade no bibia ni ho a ye emra bia ni ho a ye kire sa so wuntimi ntoa so na wo nya adibone a wa ya dey ya twenwa so wo ho no ubetumi atoa so aka say sade no wo ye me emra bia ni e wo babia not even Ghana and after babia we as babia ya e kire say ade aya wo ye no wo ye ade bi you say
it's like this. Recently Ghana Education Service was slapped with a 10,000 administrative penalty by the Right Information Commission, and after that they warned the education genius to provide the needed documentation to them.
Yeah.
And what it means is
they are for delays.
Who delay? And almost every year, so almost the 10% come. It's a case of 10,000 on this date. And I say, one pound qua. Any day they are there's 10% come. But after they will write to you that present it. So they will find you, but the fine is for refusing to. But for the document, let me feel say if say NPR for any forthcoming, they should report them to RTR Commission.
No.
Necessary. Debbie, Ora crowye. Ora crowye. Ora cra. Pacho. Ora cra. Orampo uye ya e costu ora $21 billion. Oba ontimi enya 500,000 kra.
Ye costu.
Pacho. Jessica $21 billion. Ora kra uye. No be say me share information. Me kwaye no agency we and institution we information no or refuse so or the mama no or the trouble ntia na yere. Okay. Nanzanya roads for Ministry of Roads for the 12 na yere. And one provider no can once a man. Eba one provider no can once a man. Any kwanswa. But said on my okay no. Some me first son. Where more Rights Information Commission. Okay. And that's precisely the kind of information that is good. So number one, the point is that you have to give
politician.
Oh, David. You have to give out the information. No. You have to give out the information, and then the commission has got powers of the High Court
to direct you or subpoena you to present.
Yeah. But so I say MP need a better one thing. Them to be trouble and necessary because it's like one farmer a commission will take action on that. What the trouble today?
All right.
Or a crowd of the trouble.
Yeah, fancy her.
1,000 cities crowd. Okay. Adi Moses. Contest ewo United Party we free party so omo presidential primaries ewo United Party man Alan Chamatin we free
as we contest
we free
no to be stand
David
I was there for you